In the previous episode of The Fairy Guardians,
We have to move faster, Stella. Your father's life depends on it. No, this isn't real. I'm not that helpless girl anymore.
You're too late, Princess. The king's fate is sealed.
What is it?
It's about Bloom and it's not good.
It's time we act on our own, sister.
I'm coming there right now to get you.
Mom, stop!
What happened, Aisha? What's wrong with Bloom?
Well, it looks like this book says that Bloom's power is connected to the Master. But the next page is ripped out, and I can't see how the Master is taking advantage of Bloom's power.
The book is right. Bloom's power awakened the Master when she destroyed this classroom.
Oh my god. What are we going to do?
I'll talk to Bloom. She's going to have to take a break from magic until we figure out what's happening. Maybe I can suppress her powers somehow.
Are you sure she's going to agree to that?
She has to, for the good of the magical universe.
If you say so, I'll keep searching. Maybe I can find the missing page.
If you don't find it, don't be surprised if Ivy the witch ripped it out. She studied here. Who knows how long she's been allied with the Master.
Oh my god. I learn something new every day.
Stella, I heard about what happened. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Don't worry. At least Solaria is safe.
Stella, we're here for you. You can talk to us.
I have nothing to confess. Please, leave me alone.
Stella, don't shut us out.
Get the hell out, both of you, right now. I want some time alone.
Okay, fine. And don't worry about the next lesson. Galatea said you can skip it.
Fine, just go already.
What happened there?
The witches killed her father, but she got her final form.
Isn't that a good thing? We're closer to defeating the Master.
Yeah, but I can't imagine how she feels, being the last one left in her royal family. The witches targeted her. I'm scared, and I want to protect her with every ounce of my power. She's devastated.
I'm so sad for her, and my mother told me she wants to come here to get me. She heard about the king's death.
What are you going to do?
I'm not going anywhere. Obviously, I don't want to put her in danger. She's determined to come here, but what if something happens to her on the way?
Everything will be fine. Don't forget, Aisha has her final form. She can protect us. And Galatea can too.
You're right. I shouldn't worry so much. Let's go to class.
Let's go.
I'm not going to let those witches kill my daughter. I'm getting her home.
Hello, fairy.
Who are you?
We're the witches who killed the king of Solaria. Do you want to be next?
Of course not. Do you even know who you're talking to?
Who the hell are you? Just a fairy's mother. You don't have her power.
I escaped an abusive man and raised my daughter alone. I'm stronger than you think.
Let's destroy her mind. Why isn't this working?
I've faced worse demons in my mind than anything you could conjure.
That's impossible. How?
You can't be that strong.
A mother endures everything for her child. And I'm sure you remember my mother, Harmonia. I'm her daughter, Melody. Now, be gone. Don't ever mess with me again, and don't you dare touch my daughter, or I'll tear you apart.
Hello, girls. Today, we're going to talk about Harmonia, an ancient fairy guardian. She was a friend of my principal. Let me begin the story. In a time long forgotten, deep within an enchanted forest, lived a young and gentle fairy named Harmonia. She was like any other fairy, her wings delicate and shimmering with a soft light, her laughter echoing through the woods as she danced with the breeze. Harmonia's gift was her music, a melody so pure that it could heal the wounded, calm the restless, and bring joy to all who heard it. Harmonia's mother, Elindra, was a wise and powerful fairy, revered by all creatures of the forest. She had once been a guardian of the forest, but with age, she had retreated to the quiet corners of the wood where she could tend to the ancient songs that kept the magic alive. Elindra's voice was said to be the very essence of the forest itself, and Harmonia admired her mother deeply, hoping one day to be as wise and strong. One fateful evening, a dark shadow fell over the forest. The sky turned ashen, and the air grew thick with an ominous presence. Two wicked witches, Ravina and Arcana, had emerged from the depths of the dark realm, intent on claiming the forest's magic for themselves. They had heard of Elindra's power and sought to imprison her, draining her magic to fuel their own dark desires. The witches wove a spell of entrapment and ambushed Elindra, binding her in chains of shadow. The forest trembled, the trees wept, and the creatures hid in fear as the light of the woods began to fade. Harmonia, sensing the danger, ran as fast as her feet could carry her to the heart of the forest. When she arrived, she saw her mother, weak and trapped by the cruel magic of the witches. Without hesitation, Harmonia confronted Ravina and Arcana, demanding they release Elindra.
Leave my mother alone, ugly witches!
You are but a child, little fairy.
What can you possibly do against the likes of us?
But Harmonia did not back down. She knew she was not as powerful as her mother, but her love for Elindra was greater than any fear she could feel. Drawing upon every ounce of courage within her, Harmonia began to sing. It was a song of ancient magic, a melody that had been passed down through generations of fairies, a song that could summon the very soul of the forest. The trees around them began to glow with a soft, golden light, and the chains that bound Elindra weakened. But the witches, sensing the power in Harmonia's song, countered with dark magic, pushing against the light with their shadows. The battle of wills raged, the air thick with conflicting forces. In that moment, Harmonia made the ultimate decision. She knew that her song alone would not be enough to defeat the witches. She would have to give up something more, something that could never be replaced. Harmonia poured all her life force into the song, sacrificing herself to save her mother and the forest she loved.
I won't let you win. This is my home. Get out and mind your business.
As she sang her final notes, Harmonia's form began to change. Her wings grew brighter, her aura more intense, until she was no longer a simple fairy. She had transformed into a being of pure light, a true fairy of music, her essence intertwined with the melody of life itself. The light from Harmonia's transformation was blinding. Ravina and Arcana shrieked in terror as the pure energy of Harmonia's music overwhelmed them. Unable to withstand the power, the witches were banished back to the dark realm, their shadows dissolving into nothingness. With the witches gone, the chains around Elindra shattered, and the forest breathed a sigh of relief. But when Elindra looked for her daughter, she found her. It seems like Arcana and Ravenna appear in every story I tell.
They're really powerful and cunning.
But we can defeat them.
Absolutely. We won't let them win.
Excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom.
Go ahead, Musa.
I'm sure they're here. I can feel them. And I can feel my mother too. Where is she?
Musa, where are you? These witches are here.
Shut up, you bitch.
What?
She's down. Oh my god. I can't believe we're finally getting our revenge on this family.